Hello, and welcome back to Out of War. My name is Quad, and in the last episode, well, we kind of dug out that whole chunk right there. Today's episode, we're going to continue to dig out this whole chunk. In fact, we're going to go all the way up to where my head is. You see where my head is? Yeah, we're going to try to dig all this out today. I don't know if we'll get it all, but we're sure how going to try. But check it out, you guys. Let me bring back my HUD real quick. If we come into the store, buildings, and then decorations, check it out. I found all of the stuff that I was looking for. Yeah, well, I didn't find it. You guys let me know. It was a DLC. Either A, I just didn't know the DLC existed, or B, I completely forgot it existed. So, yeah, check it out, bro. Well, I need to piss a lot, so we're going to buy a porta potty. And we're going to decorate some stuff. Not today. I mean, we'll probably put some stuff up today, of course. But check it out. There's quite a bit of stuff in here. This is called a supporter pack, by the way. Just to kind of support the game, right? But it comes with vending machines, trees, barriers, all kinds of stuff, bro. As you can see it right here. So, yep. Thank you guys for letting me know it was DLC. Anyway, let's go ahead and get continued here. So I do have $835,000. In fact, we're going to go ahead and blow some of this money as of right now. We're going to go to the excavator department here. And I think I'm going to go ahead and get this EX500FS. It does have a 5.8 cubic meter bucket on it. So as of right now, this is indeed the largest excavator that I have. We are currently sitting at level 32. At 37, I will be able to get this one, which is a lot bigger. It holds 15 cubic meters of material, where this one is only 5.8 to be exact. So I think we'll get this one for now, and then once we get to level 37, we'll unlock that. So let's just go ahead and buy it for $542,000. No turning back now, as I already got it in my inventory. Let's hop off this drone, and let's lay down our excavator. I'm gonna have to get that one out the way though. And then let's lay down this one. Boom, there we go. In fact, I'm gonna bring this one just back over here for now. Somewhere like right here. There we go. And let's check out this thing. It's a different kind of excavator, by the way. If you didn't notice, the bucket is actually reversed. The teeth are on the side rather than the top side. So, in order to get up here, we're gonna have to move a lot of this stuff. But let's hop into this thing real quick. I want to see how high this bucket can actually go. So let's lift it up. Let's extend this out. Oh, dude, we could dump it back onto ourselves. Interesting. Oh, interesting. Yeah. Look, this would actually reach the top. So I think this will work, bro. Let's shut it off. We're going to have to make some adjustments, though, because I'm going to have to come in through here, right? To start here and then probably start working my way over. So, yeah, how are we gonna do this? Well, first things first, let's set down our porta potty because I gotta take a leak. So, there we go. Can we go inside of it, bro? We cannot, but that's okay. Every construction site needs a porta potty. Let's just start off by getting rid of the power generator, which was called a wind turbine, by the way. Let's get rid of this thing. Let's get rid of the hopper. We're gonna push all this stuff back. In fact, I'm going to move the entire hopper system probably up against this wall, and then we're gonna have to kind of dig from there. Look, I'm already kind of screwing up right here. So let's jump into, look how high that thing is, dude. Okay, I'm kind of digging this thing. Let's bring this up a bit. It is definitely a slow one, much more slow than that other one, but I'm hoping this works. So I'm thinking if we're like digging out this wall, I should be able to dig it and then just swivel over and then dump, right? Let's just bring this down a bit. How would I dump, actually? Oh, interesting. How the hell do you dump this thing? Look. Oh, you like this. Like this. Okay. So I'd want my hopper probably to be like right on the edge of this foundation. Okay. So probably something like this. Let's set it down. I don't know if this is even running the right way. I couldn't see the arrows, but I think it is. Let's look at the arrows on here. Yeah, so something like this. Let's go ahead and put the power input in. We'll put it on. Looks like you can only put it on that side. That's fine. Let's stick it right there. So I think I'm just going to set the wind turbine right here. Yeah, we'll move it as needed. Let's hook up the power. Boom. Okay, there we go. Everything should be working just properly. Now I just got to hook this back up. So let's do that. And somebody did let me know that the merger will get overloaded if you run both of these together. So the way that I have it seems to work just fine. Anyway, we need to bring this thing up. So let's put in 2 of these 8x6s. Just bring them both up like this. In fact, I'm going to put another 8x6 in right there. This one we're going to head straight like that. And then again, and then we're going to start turning them left. Boom, like so. And then straight. And then we're going to put in this 4-meter piece and then a right piece like that. I do got to get rid of these, of course. So let's get rid of this one. Same with this one. There we go. And then I can just put in another little 4-meter piece. That'll connect back up just like so. And then all I need to do is get this line to connect up to this one. So we are going to run this a bit straight like so. And then we're going to send it to the left like that. And then this should just dump right back onto the conveyor belt and work just fine. We could put a chute here just for aesthetic purposes, just like that. Okay, that's going to work just fine, I think. Okay, let me get rid of these two. Don't need them there, so we might as well just get rid of them, right? Boom, boom. And let's go ahead and fire this thing up. Let's see how much power it actually is using. 795. Turn it on. I guess we could just scoop this up. I was going to bring the loader down, but this should work just fine. Let's hop in. Let's fire this thing up. Let's see how this works now. Let's bring it forward. I need to spin it around as well. So here we go. Come forward. So let's see. We can just bring this down, right? Like this. So that's touching the ground, and then what? We just come up and grab it like this. Totally by the way, and then we tilt our bucket up. Lift it. Swivel it. Nope, I need to bring it up a bit more. And then let's see if we can dump it. Hold on. I'm screwing it up already. Okay, this is a bit weird. And then tip. Okay, I think I kind of got it. I need to bring my whole thing over a bit more. So let's bring it over. So probably something, maybe something like this, right? Honestly, the best way to do this would have been a damn truck, I think. How much are trucks, by the way? Let's take a look. Because at least with the truck, I can move it around, you know? Oh my god, there's a $3.5 million truck down here. Now, I only have $270,000. So I don't really have too many options here. I don't think I'm going to buy a truck. Because if I do get my first truck, I want it to be a big one. This holds 23 cubic meters. This one holds a 36, 30, 24, 36. This one holds 100. Holy crap. So yeah, I think I'll save up for one of these two that holds 36 cubic meters. The DX60. Okay, well, whatever. We're just going to have to use this thing. Let me pull forward a bit. Let's see if we can dump this now. Bring it down. No, wrong way, bro. Tilt it this way. A little bit more. A little bit further, please, you bastard. So I got this all the way up in the air, and it doesn't want to come out. Okay, let's see if this works. Okay, it doesn't work, by the way. It does not work. It's just a little bit too close. Bro. Okay, I think I made a mistake. I don't know how to use this, obviously. Son of a bastard, bro. Well, whatever. It's just gonna have to do for now. Yeah, whatever. I mean, it emptied most of it. I do need to back it up, though. I need to grab this little piece on the ground. So let's bring this all the way down. Bring our bucket up properly. Nope, a little bit further, please. Yep, bring it down. A little bit further. There we go. Let's come forward. And that is everything. Let's tilt it up, not down, Quad, you idiot. Lift. Okay. Let's bring it over. Let's see if we can dump it. Okay, I'm having a bit of trouble here. Dude, this isn't working at all. You bastard. I think if I had it, I think if my thing was up a bit more, you know what I mean? Like up a bit higher. I mean, it mostly emptied, so whatever. Anyway, let me shut this off real quick. And then we need to come back up to the top here. Dude, I don't know how this is going to turn out. It's going to be one of those episodes, I think. Anyway, I need to get rid of all these blocks because this is what we're trying to dig out. So, yeah, just like that. Okay. Let's just jump back in and let's see if we can do this thing. I might need to set up a ramp or something to kind of lift this up a bit, but we'll see. I'm going to leave it this close, though, so I'm going to just get my tracks straight. Let's get our bucket angled proper. I guess we could bring it all the way up like so. Okay, I can't actually tilt my bucket down any further. That's as far as it can go. So we need to do smoothing like this, right? So let's see if this works. Let's just drive forward. Go in. Okay, is that a full bucket? I don't even know, bro. And then I guess I have to go backwards and then swivel. Then we could bring this down like this and then dump it in. Kind of. Kind of. Yeah, indeed, kind of. Okay, I don't know how I feel about this at all, you guys. Anyway, let's try it again. Just bring it down. Come forward. Nope, that's backwards. Just grab a full one. A little bit further, please. And there we go. That is a full one. Let's reverse it. No, that's the wrong way, Quad. We're going to swivel it. And then dump it. I think we need to bring this down a bit like this. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it at all, you guys. I think I bought something I'm going to regret. You know what? I'm going to put some ramps in. I think it'll work a little bit better. These don't have very big scoops either. So, boom. There we go. There's the ramps. Okay, let's hop in. Let's bring it forward. And let's see if we can do this a little bit better now. Just stay on, bro. Stay on. Let's get this thing a little bit straightened out, though. There we go. Now, this should dump better, right? At least that's the goal. So, let's come in like this, right? Come in straight. Grab a full scoop. Or not, bro. Or not. What the hell is going on down there, bro? Oh, my ass end is hitting the hopper. That's what it is. Gotcha. Okay, we're gonna have to go basically straight, I guess. So there we go. That looks like it's probably full enough. Let's back it up. Let's oops, nope. Let's swivel it over. Let's bring this down. And then let's dump it. Okay, there we go. I was able to completely empty the bucket. Okay, let's swing it back over. I need to get this high piece. I don't know if I can because of this weird bucket, but let's see. Just come in, bro. Okay, that's gonna work. Reverse it. Bring it over. Let's bring it down. And a dump. Okay, I think I overshot that one. Need to be a little bit more careful. And it still doesn't want to completely empty. Look. Why? Why doesn't that dirt want to freaking empty out? Whatever, bro. It doesn't matter. Let's come down. Let's grab a low scoop this time. Like this, right? Come straight in. Looks like it's full enough. Let's bring it back. Bring it down. And dump. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this one at all. Maybe if I get more used to it or something. They don't hold a lot of dirt compared to, say, like a front loader. I'm gonna have to definitely expand this platform I got, by the way. But let me come back in. See if I can get a nice full... Okay, my stuff is turning, by the way. So there we go. That's a little bit straighter. Yeah, I think I would have had better luck just building a ramp for my damn, for my front loader. Damn it. Anyway, let's come back over. Let's dump it. Damn, this thing sucks. Big ones. Yeah, it doesn't even empty out all the way. So that does suck. Okay. I think it's because of the hopper, though. If I would be up a little bit higher, it would probably be okay. Let's come back in. Let's grab another scoop. I mean, it's working. It is working. I'm not getting full buckets, but it is indeed working. Let's bring it back in. Let's see. Let's zoom it in a little bit, though. Bring it up. Bring it back. And let's see if we can get over here a little bit more. You know what? Hold on. I'm going to have to build in some more platforms real quick. Boom. Something like that. There we go. I'm going to try to bring this out from that damn hopper a little bit like this. Swing it back over like so. I mean, I got almost a full bucket. It doesn't seem like you can really overload this one either. Anyway, let's bring it back. Let me straighten out my track. No, that's the wrong way. Let's lift it. Swivel it. Let's dump it. No, bring it out further, bro. Or not. Look, I'm having a little bit of trouble getting this dumped here. Ah, damn it, man. Damn it. This freaking excavator sucks big ones, bro. Look, that should totally slide out, don't you think? Or maybe I'm tripping. Nah, I don't think I'm tripping. Anyway, let's just come back in. Let's continue to do the thing here. So I think this is kind of how it's meant to be, like this, right? We'd come in, grab, scoop up, reverse, swivel, and then dump. It probably works better with a dump deck. Yeah, because I don't think... I mean, yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know what the hell's going on here. Yeah, whatever. Let's just come back in. Let's grab a higher scoop, like right here, right? Come forward. That looks like a full one. Bring it back. Swivel it over. Bring it down. Dump it right here. Nope, bring it forward. Nope, bring it down. All the way down, bro. All the way down. I think I need to be up higher. Or my hopper needs to be down lower. Anyway, let's come back in. There's a full one. It's not really, though. It's actually not full. Not even a little bit. There we go. That looks like it was almost full, but anyway, there we go. Bring it over. Swivel it. Bring it down. Dump. And yeah, this thing sucks. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. This backward bucket business is really confusing me. And I can't get it dumped, of course, so that's also frustrating. Let's see if we can grab this big high piece right here. Go forward. And yeah, that looks good enough. Let's come back. Reverse it. Bring it down. And it's not that easy with a wheel as well. It'd probably be a little bit easier with some joysticks or something. Yeah, look, dude, I don't like this at all, dude. It's so frustrating. Okay, you know what? Do you know what, actually? I don't think you do. I don't think you freaking know, bro. Ay, caramba. Yeah, this would have probably did better if it was a dump deck, like all the way down at the floor. It doesn't work so swell being raised up like this, so we're going to extend our platforms a bit more. Let me get rid of this thing real quick. I'm just going to put it into my inventory. And then I need to raise this whole thing up a whole nother set of blocks. So let me get this all kind of raised. Boom, there we go. So I brought it up a whole nother level here. Now this freaking thing's going to be at the base on the bottom. So this should work a little bit better. Let's see. I might have to put some more blocks down. But let's come in for another big scoop. There we go. Let's go ahead and bring it up. Bring it back. Like so, and then swivel it over, bring this down, and then let's see, it should dump now. Let's see. Okay, I almost overspilled it. Let's bring it up. There we go, yeah, that's gonna work a little bit better. Okay, let's see if we can grab this little top piece, bring it forward, grab it, there we go, bring it back, swivel it over, bring this down, and then dump. Okay, I'm a little bit close, almost overspilling, so I need to bring this a bit away from the dumper like this, right? And then straighten it back out. It's not the easiest thing with the steering wheel, by the way. I feel like joysticks would definitely work a little bit better. In fact, I'm going to start looking for some joysticks on Amazon or something. So if you have any, just so I don't have to go back and look at old videos, let me know down below what would be some good joysticks to get. Anyway, let's go and dump this one now. And we got to bring it down still a little bit. Okay, I'm not hitting it right. Anyway. Okay. Quad, you bastard. Did I get it? I mean, I still didn't get all of it. But yeah, for some reason, all the dirt just doesn't want to come out of this particular machine. Okay. Well, let's come back in, though. Keep doing it. I feel like my loader would have probably did a little bit better up here since I have the ramp, but whatever. We're just going to keep using this. It'll be fine. Dump out, please. Will you please dump out, you bastard? Got it. Got it, bro. Oh, yeah, and I should probably mention, obviously, most of you know this is the beta branch, so I do want to let that be known. And they are currently working on the machine's physics, so... Okay, Quad, what are you doing, you idiot? Okay, let's bring this down. Okay, whatever, I kind of screwed that one up. Anyway, let me bring it back. Let's bring it down a bit. Something like that. Let's drive forward. That looks full. Is it though? I think it is. Let's bring it back. Okay, I'm having some issues with my controls, by the way. Let's dump it. There we go. Dump it a little bit further, please. A little bit more. Okay, got it. Swivel it back over. I mean, it is working, so anyway, there we go. Reverse it, swivel it, dump it. Okay, easy, buddy. And dump, bro, a dump. Yeah, I don't like this machine whatsoever. You know what, screw it. We're going to switch back to the damn excavator. I can't handle it, so we'll explore this again in the future once there has been some more updates. But I'm not a fan of this one. I think I'm just not using it right as well. If we would have a better situation or a better kind of thing going on, it would probably work a little bit better. But anyway, let me just bring this all the way back. Yeah, we'll just leave it like back here somewhere. And then we're just going to continue using the front loader. That's just the way it's going to have to be for now. Which, if that's the case, I need to build out this platform a little bit more. Boom, there we go. It's built out. Let's go get the front loader, bring it down here. Boom, there we go. Yeah, this should work. This should be enough room to get myself turned around and dumped into that, right? So let's fire it up and let's just do this damn thing, bro. It's so amazing, honestly, just how, like, with this game, for instance, the front loader, in my opinion, is the best vehicle. But yet in Gold Mining Simulator, the front loader is literally the worst vehicle you could ever get. Anyway, let's just come in. Let's start scraping off this side first. There we go. Nice full one. Slapper in reverse. Now it's going to be a little bit tricky getting it into the dumper, but it shouldn't be too bad. I did add a few extra blocks in here to give me some extra space. And check that out, bro. Check that out. It's literally just enough. Let's bring this up, though, because I'll over dump it if I don't. In fact, I think I got it all. Yeah, it looks good. Okay, let's go ahead and come back. Let's reverse it. Bring it down. We're going to come over here now and continue doing the same thing, but we're going to go a little bit higher this time. And there we go. Nice full one. Let's bring it back. And then slap her into drive. Swivel this thing over. Okay, I kind of overdid this one, by the way, so I'm gonna have to readjust a bit. This would have actually worked a little bit better if I would have had... Okay, I need to bring it back a little bit. I'm gonna over dump anyway. Bring it forward. Throw it in reverse. Okay, let's get this thing turned. That was a bad one. Let's come in over this way, though. And... Yeah, let's come in straight this time, up high, just like this. There we go, there's a nice full one. Let's reverse it. Line it up properly with the old hopper there, and dump. That seems like that's gonna be just fine. There we go, let's straighten our bucket out. Yeah, this works a lot better. I don't know what it is, but I'm just not good at excavators. Anyway, let me focus on my bucket. Let's come in. That damn pole's in my way, by the way. My power pole. It's called a power tower, bro. Anyway, swivel it over. I think I'm gonna overshoot this one. It should be fine. Let's see. I overshot a little bit of it. I sure in the hell did, didn't I? Anyway, straighten it back out. Come back in. Let's get another high one over here. Actually, we're going for a low one now. So let's bring it all the way down to the bottom. And just start over here on this left side. Push it back just like so. There we go. There's a nice full one. I guess I could just throw in a little bit more concrete to aid myself a little bit. I mean, it's technically enough, but it does make maneuverability a little bit difficult. But there we go. There's a nice full one. Let's straighten it out. Let's grab in the middle now, but on the bottom. So like that. There we go. Bring it up. Let's delete some of that dirt there. There we are. Bring it back. Bring it forward. And a dump. There we go. Okay. Excellent. Ah, damn it. I overdumped. It was not excellent, by the way. Let's shift. Oops, I lost my damn ball again, bro. It's an old wheel, and I don't have a screw to put into that thing. Anyway, let's come up for a high one now. Yeah, so we basically are trying to push this all the way back to where that concrete is on the top side. There we go. Throw it into drive. Yeah, I think I'm going to put a couple more blocks in. Nah, I think I'll be fine. It'll be fine. Throw it in reverse, though. We're going to overdump. There we go. Okay. Straighten her back out. Let's come in for a mid scoop right there where that little ledge is. And boom, there we go. Nice full one. In fact, you know what? Hold on a second. I'm going to lay out a couple of those decorations real quick. After we dump this, of course. Yeah. Let me just lay some out real quick here. And boom, there we go. Okay, so I put up some of those cones up top there. I actually put a couple cones behind me down there, if you could kind of see them. And then I put me a little break spot down by the toilet where I can watch some videos and stuff. Anyway, let's fire it up. Let's continue doing the job, bro. We're here to do a job, and damn it to hell. And I also added some blocks in, by the way, so I can come back a little bit further. Anyway, let's come back in for a nice low one. Yep. Not all the way low, but something like that, right? And just go straight, bro. Straight on in. There we do not go because it's solid rock. Check it out. Okay, we're gonna have to blow this out, actually. So let's get some dynamite real quick. And it's not dynamite, by the way. It's Anfo. Anyway, 3, 2, 1. Boom. There we go. That should be enough to get done what we need to get done. Let's hop back in. Fire her up. And let's continue here. Bring her down. Yep, just kind of nice and clean scoops, just like that. And that is indeed a full load. Let's go ahead and dump this thing. Now we're going to just bring it back into this little spot. Throw her into drive. Kick it as hard as we can to the right. Lift our bucket just a smidge. Bring this back a smidge. In fact, you know what? I'm going to lay down some cones for so I know where to kind of pull up to so I don't over dump. So yeah, here's like 3 cones. I do have it in free build. So if you do have it in snap build, it just snaps to very specific spots. But honestly, that's probably about how far back we want to keep our tires. So let's put one there, one here, and then one in the middle, which I'm doing in free mode, and boom, just like that. Okay. Let's hop back in. That should give us a good cue of how far to actually pull. Let's come in for a low one though. Let's grab into the middle here. So there we go. All the way to the back, and there we go. There's a full one. Let's back her up. Don't fall off. We got it. Let's bring her forward. Let's bring our bucket up a bit as well. And then right there's the things. Oh, dude, it's actually a physical object as well. It does actually stop or bump your vehicle or whatever. Anyway, come back in for a low one, but on to the right hand side now. So like right over here. And boom, there we go. And then we'll come back and get the mid-size, It's not really a mid-size, it's just a mid-level. Anyway, dump. And that seems good. I did actually over-dump to the side a little bit. I should have backed it up just a bit more. You know what? I'm going to come back in for a low one right there because I didn't do too swell right there. Look. And boom, got it. It's a full one, though. Let's back her up. Yeah, this time we're going to bring it all the way back. Like so. Pick her over and dump. There we go. And that's the way to do it. It's almost over dumping, but not quite. So anyway, we're gonna go for a nice high one now. Just bring it back to about right here, and there we go. All right, this is working out pretty swell, honestly. Let's get her straightened out though, and that should be good enough. Let's hope that it is. I think it was, indeed. Okay, let's bring it back again. Let's start focusing on this left side. I did hit that cone back there. That's quite all right. Yeah, let's come in right through there. There we go. That's a good one. It's a real good one. And then here we are. Let's get this thing dumped. Yeah, those extra few blocks that, or I only added 2 extra layers of blocks on that backside right there. Oh, forgot to throw it in reverse. Anyway, I got it. And let's bring it forward. Okay. Yeah, I'm surprised I didn't know about that DM DLC, bro. I swear, I'm pretty sure I do remember in the first season talking about those barrels and stuff that Kerbo had on his map. I don't remember if anybody ever commented to me if it was DLC or not, but I feel like somebody did and I just completely forgot about it. But anyway, we're almost all the way to the back where I want to go. So let's actually do another high one on this left side and get this all the way pushed to the concrete. A little bit further, please. Oh, I can't because my wheels. Okay. We're gonna have to come back in for another one. Is everything working over there, by the way? Okay, it is. I just forgot to check to make sure it was all turned on. Is it turned on, bro? I don't know if it is turned on, actually. I don't think it is turned on, honestly. I'm just gonna watch it for a second to be sure. Something's not working, you guys. Something is indeed not working. Let me hop out. I should have looked at that first. The heck happened over here? Oh no, it's all right here, bro. Son of a gun, look at all that coal I have. 22,000 of it. Oh, shite bullet. Let me get back up here. Is it because this one's not running? Look. Is this one not running either? It's not. Son of a bastard, bro. When I disconnected it, it like completely deactivated. Let me try turning it off and then back on. And then hopefully that will reset it because I don't want to lose all that, bro. Okay, let's see. I think it's still stuck. Oh, no. Gosh, dang it, dude. That is a lot of material right here. It's not all coal. Don't be deceived. But maybe it is. Ah, bro, I want to do the whole damn episode over again, but I've already been going a freaking hour, bro. Shite. Is there any way to get this turned back on, I wonder? You know what? I'm going to just try turning off the power plants and turning them back on. Maybe that will, like, do a reset. So off. Actually, I need to turn them both off, I think, and then both back on. So let's turn them back on. You know, another option might be, because I don't want to lose all that stuff, I might try to save, quit, and come back and see if it'll just start working, you know what I mean? Let's turn this on, let's see. And it's not working. Damn it. You know what? Let me save, quit, and come back. Okay, I'm back. Is it moving? I don't know where to go, bro. Let me see. Hold on a second. Oh, no, it's right there. And it's not moving. Son of a bleeding bastard. You know what? Let me try to get rid of these. It's not going to work, is it? I was going to say, let me try to get rid of both of these and then rebuild them and see if it'll work. I don't think it's going to, though. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to rebuild this one. You know what I could do is try to rebuild it over top of that other one, and then maybe it'll work, right? Where is this going to land if it does? It wouldn't land in the right spot. So let me put this one up. Let me put the chute back up. And then I'm going to grab another offset and then just try to overlap it. I built it, but it did not do the thing. Shite bullets, you guys. Okay. Well, hell, let's just remove it all and lose all of that damn material. I'm a little bit sad about that, a little bit salty. I'm gonna have to rebuild this one as well. It's a good reminder on why you should make sure all your stuff is working before you start digging. Anyway, damn it. You know what? I'm just gonna walk through my whole thing real quick, make sure it's all running. So far, everything is running fine. I don't think I need to check the rest, but I'm going to just in case here. No, I shouldn't have to, honestly, because if it was jamming up, we would actually see all the material on the conveyor belt itself. So okay, well, whatever, let's get back over there. Let's continue digging. I'm not gonna lie, I am a little bit salty over that, but I mean, I'll get over it. Anyway, let's keep on going. I needed to go a little bit higher. I'm gonna try to get rid of some of that dirt back there. There we go, got it. Let's go ahead and dump it. Switch it to the bucket cam, of course. Bring it down a bit. Throw it into drive. Crank that puppy all the way, and a boom. There she blows. Okay, well, at least now we're gonna be making money. We're at 114,000. So there we go. Let's go ahead and do a low scoop on this left side here. That looking good? I think it is. And boom, there we go. It is a full one. And we're almost all the way back to the wall. So that's exactly where I want it to be. Yeah. And let's dump. Okay, let's go ahead and do a mid-level scoop on that far left right now. Right in through there, just like that. It is a full one, and then we just need to do one more really high. And that is going to be where we push this entire thing back, by the way. Actually, right where I'm digging, there is going to be wall pieces that are going to go up right there. But let's come in. Let's do a high one here. It's only going to be a partial. I don't want to take all of it out, but like, yeah, just like that, all the way up just to the blocks. That's going to work just fine. Let's come back down. I want to grab a bit of a mid-level scoop here, or a high one, I guess, on this side here. There we go. That is a full load. Let's go dump it. It's getting a little janky over there, but it's okay. Don't fall off, bro. Crank it to the right, and oops, easy, buddy, easy. Okay, I kind of screwed myself. Yeah, look, I'm not going to be able to reverse now because I, like, swiveled my rear end over a little bit. Anyway, I just need to come in a little bit more gentle with my brakes. Anyway, I do want to grab this top piece, so let's grab that, as it is looking kind of janky right there, right? And there we go. It's a full bucket, by the way. Yeah, we would have had probably quite a bit. Oops, I turned too soon. We'd had probably quite a bit of money in just by selling that coal, because we're already up to $125,000. And it's just climbing. Let's go ahead and grab the centerpiece. And then I guess what I could do is just start, instead of like removing my hopper and just moving everything over, I could continue right here and just kind of start kicking it to the right and digging out that whole section. So I think that's what I will do. Let's just back it up though. There we go. Today might be a little bit of a longer one. I'm going to go for a bit more because I want to get quite a bit done today. So we'll see how much we can actually get, but that's looking good though. Let's come back in. I'm going to come in for a low one over here though. Just like this. There we go. And straight in. And all the way back. That is a full load. I'm going to try to push it a little bit more, but yeah, that's looking good. Okay, the reverse. Let's get it all the way back through here like this. There we go. And then turn it. And let's dump that. There we go. Okay, enough. There we go, squad. Jesus, bro. I'm just noticing I'm saying there we go like 20,000 times. Anyhow, let's come in for a mid-level scoop right here. And that's gonna look, that's gonna be just fine. No, it's not actually. Let's come in for a little bit more. I didn't realize I didn't have a full bucket. There we go. It's a full bucket though. And then we'll grab that high piece. And let's dump. We are hitting a little bit of pay dirt in there as well, so let's flatten our bucket out, raise it all the way to the top. Yeah, let's grab out this section right here. And boom, there we go. Now I do need to come back in for some lower scoops to the left there. I didn't realize I didn't get it all the way back. No, great. Now I'm losing my voice. Damn it. There we go. Let's go and reverse it. Let's go ahead and try to redo this left side. Bring it all the way down. Tilt our bucket up. Flatten it out. And yeah, if we take a look, we can bring it back a decent amount still. To about right there. There we go. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Because we're going to fill that whole spot in with some new blocks. And boom. In fact, let me hop out real quick. And yeah, I want to basically put the wall right here. So let's do it. I'm also going to put another ramp piece right here. I just don't know which one. Let me see what I got in the ground. Yeah, just like that. Dude, no, I don't actually. I'm screwing everything up because I do want there to be a curb up here so I don't fall off. Because originally what I was going to do was I was going to put the curb right here but it's not up high enough, so I'm gonna have to redo it. Hold on. So this is going to actually move over to here, these blocks. So let's go ahead and get rid of these real quick. Same with this as well. And then let's put this ramp piece in. There we go. And then let's put this on. Well, the only problem is I want this to snap to the top of that one. So I'm gonna have to go into free build, I think. And then I'm gonna have to try to line this piece up with this block right here. And I don't know what the hell, bro. I don't know why I'm losing my voice all of a sudden. But something like that, right? I mean, that's pretty much dead on. If I could crouch, it would be great, but I can't. You know what? It's actually not lined up very good. I'm going to try to reset this. Yeah, because I want it to snap to the top of that, right? So if we look there, that looks like it's pretty much lined up right there. So boom. Is it? You know what it's just going to have to do, bro. I'm not going to stress too much about it. Okay, so then I just need to fill this all in with some concrete blocks. So I'm just going to buy a bunch of them real quick here. Yeah, this will be fine. I was wondering if I should have put the beveled ones now that I think about it. No, I'm not going to. I'm just going to leave these ones. It'll be fine. Let me get rid of all this stuff real quick. And boom, there we go. So I got the curb in, and I also stuck these cool little things in. Now, unfortunately, there still isn't any angled railing. Hopefully that will get added someday. But yeah, I think this is going to work, bro. And then we just come up here, and this is going to be like our whole kind of pay dirt area up here, right? Yeah, all right. Anyway, let's jump back in the old excavator. Actually, let's not say we did, because I went to kind of fill in this wall real quick. So I'm going to buy a crap ton of concrete really quick and fill this in. It's whatever, bro. It's whatever. It's going to be fine. Let's get in the excavator. Let's continue digging here. Just kidding, by the way. It is a front loader, not a damn excavator. Let's go ahead and continue kind of getting off that back wall. Back into drive. Let's grab right here first, where it's just kind of sticking through, right? Yeah, just like that. There we go. That was surprisingly a full bucket. Let's go and dump this thing. I think this is going to look pretty good once I'm done with it. And then at somewhere in the middle of this whole thing, we're going to try to do some tunneling with that big old tunnel machine I have back there. Anyway, let's come back in. Let's grab off of this wall. Right. It's a little bit hard to see. Yeah, right here and up. And there we go. Got it. Let's dump it. And then we're going to have to start flattening, and then we're going to start kicking it to the right so we can start digging all of that out, because basically we need to dig it all out to where those pieces that I have built in the background there is. Anyways, bring it all the way down. I'm going to try to get some smoothing pieces in right here. So go straight. And that looks great. Beautiful. And it is a full bucket as well. And dump. Now everything should be running properly over there now. And it does seem that way. Okay. Let's go ahead and grab that corner next. Let's bring it in. How's it look? I can't tell because I don't have much room here, so. All the way to the back. Boom, there we go. Oops, easy, buddy. I had my bucket underneath that lip there. Anyway, don't fall off the ramp. Bring it forward. How much money do we got? $8,000. I should have seen how much money I had before I bought all that stuff. See how much we made from coal. But anyway, there we go. Yeah, I think we could start focusing like to the right now. So I have that power tower in the wrong place, by the way. And by power tower, I do mean the wind turbine. But we're going to start coming in like this now and just start digging this out. I should have probably started with a high scoop first, as that would make much more sense than digging down below. But then again, who knows? I actually don't know how you do it in real life. Like if we had a wall like this, I would assume you would start high and then go low, but maybe you would start low and just let the dirt fall down, you know what I mean? Anyway, let's come in for a high one now. And that's a good one. Excellent. Let's get this dumped. Nope. I almost screwed up there. And turn. And here we go. Awesome. Freaking awesome, bro. All right, let's go ahead and get a mid-level scoop now. Right where this thing is. Yeah, just like... Okay, quad. My whole wind turbine there, I think, kind of screwed me up. Let's come back in now, kick it over. There we go. And that is indeed a full one. But then again, yeah, maybe you would start at the bottom, because if you would start at the top... I don't know. Anyway, let's dump it. I was gonna... Yeah, no, I don't know, bro. There we go. We're already up to 16,000 again, so we definitely are making quick money with our coal. Let's come in for a high one, though, and try to grab off that back there. There we go. That is a full one. And I think we're gonna have to get a low one after this, though. My floor is kind of getting jacked up. Dumpity dump. Okay, I think I over dumped on that one off the backside. Anyhow, let's come in for a nice low one. I'm gonna try to zoom in a bit. So like this, right? Let's come in straight and just kind of come right through here like that. We're back into solid rock again. So let's grab some dynamite. And I think one of them is just going to be fine. Let's just stick it right up against that. Boom. And 3, 2, 1. There we go. It's going to work just fine. All right, let's start it back up. Let's bring down our bucket. So we only have a partial load right there, and come forward, not backwards. There's a lot of pay dirt in here as well. And that does look like it's a full one. Okay, easy, buddy. I got my bucket stuck underneath that thing again. But let's come back and to about right there. Turn it. And let's dump. Oh, this is a little bit of a better viewing, I think. Anyhow, let's come back in. Let's go ahead and get another low one. Yep, just like so. And we're going to try to smooth this all out really well. And kind of push it to the right. Okay, that's going to be good. Let's come up. Take out some of that dirt there. There we go. Yeah, I think this is going to work just fine. This camera is a little bit nauseating, though, as it does kind of wobble all around the, all over the place. But there we go. Let's bring it back. Let's come back in. We're going to do another really low one here. Let me zoom it in a bit. And then, yeah, let's come in like this. Bring it back. And there's a nice full one. Okay, this view's a little bit better. That other camera view, it was on the bucket, but for some reason it like kind of moves. And it can get a little bit nauseating, honestly. Anyway, there we go. We are back up to $25,000, by the way. So we are definitely making a lot of money off of coal right here. You know what? I think I'm going to have to move my stupid power plant. The power tower right here, right? This thing. So let's just do that, bro. I don't like it right there. In fact, it doesn't even matter where it goes, because there is no wind mechanics in this game. So we're just going to stick it down here. And then let's go ahead and just hook it back up. And then let's turn it back on. Yeah. Wait, did I turn it on? I did not. I got to turn on the power tower first. Boom. And then we could turn this on. Bada bing. There we go. Okay. Yeah, it's going to be fine, bro. It's going to be fine. There's no wind mechanics, so... But we have to start digging out this huge piece kind of sticking out here. So let's come in for a low one. Throw it into drive, not reverse. Then start kind of focusing this way. Okay, bro. Okay. It's a full one. Let's back it up. Lift it up. And let's get it turned in here and dumped. Yeah, I'm a little bit sad I didn't get that deco pack a lot earlier, though. It's definitely worth the money. It's only like $5 or something. Anyway, let's come back in right here and oops, reverse. I'm gonna have to do like a mid one here, I think, like this. And then come in. And don't fall off, but that is a full one. So let's back it up and dump it. And bring it back, and there we go. Yeah, check out the Steam page, by the way. The last Friday update, it was more of a informational update rather than like a game update, but there's going to be this old school freaking excavator getting added to the game. It uses ropes. Anyhow, let's bring this all the way down. I need to do a bit of a low scoop here. And come forward. There we go. Looking good. That's a full scoop. Let's go ahead and dump this thing. But yeah, it's like this super old school excavator that uses like rope pulleys and stuff. It's kind of interesting looking. I don't know if anybody would ever use it or not. I don't know if I would actually, because, well, you know, I just have a bunch of different ones and it doesn't seem like that thing probably holds a lot. Anyway, let's go and grab all that. There we go. That's a full one. Let's come back and dump. Dumpity dump. That's right. Okay, I'm about to dump it on the freaking concrete here, but anyway. I think we're going to go a little bit more. My throat is getting... I don't know what the hell's going on with my throat. So I'm going to do a few more here, and I think we're just going to go ahead and get out of here. I have been going for almost... Okay, there we go. Yeah, I have been going for just over an hour and a half or so, but my throat is really jacking me up for some reason today. But let's dump it. There we go. Now we're going to keep on going, bro. We're going to keep on going. This is working out pretty swell, though. Let's see. I'm going to come in for another low one. And yeah, let's take out right there. There we go. It's full. Let's get rid of it. Here we go. Just maneuver right in through here. And boom. Now it'd be kind of cool if this area that we're digging in, if we would end up hitting some type of like vein, right? Like whether it be iron or really anything. A copper vein would even be cool. Let's bring this one up nice and high. Straighten out my bucket though, bro. No, Quad, what are you doing, bro? That is not the way you do things around here. Anyway, we do got a full bucket, so it did work. Dump it. And let's come back in. I'm going to get that same area right here. But we're going to come in kind of like this. There we go. There we go. It's a full one. Let's get rid of it. And then we're going to have to get that sculpture looking thing. But we're up to $51,000 as of right now. Oops, easy, buddy. Hit my gas pedal a little bit too hard there. Okay. It's a little bit hard to get that because my damn tires, but I'm gonna have to just fall off a little bit. Just kidding. No, put it in reverse, Quad, you idiot. I don't think it's wise to fall off a little bit. Let me try this again. I'm gonna bring it down though. Come in right through here. Okay, that's gonna work just fine. Reverse, full, reverse, you idiot. Got it. Okay, my ball fell off again. Here we go, let's dump that. Got it, okay. We got most of it. Let's kind of keep coming in. I'm gonna do a little bit of a back scoop right there. Take off this back wall a bit, bring it down, and that looks pretty good. Let's raise our bucket up, try to delete some of that dirt there. Kind of missed it. I should have went for a little bit of a higher one. Anyway, ouch. I just kind of hit my rear end a little bit. And I'm going to actually miss this one. I'm going to readjust real quick and come back. And there we go. Yeah, I was going to end up missing to the left there. Okay, can we clear this though? Let's see. Kind of. Let's go back into drive. Yeah, let's do a high scoop on this back wall though. Something like this. There we go. That looks good. It is a full bucket. Yeah. Well, I'm glad I'm making at least a pretty good progress today. Easy, pal. Now, once I have this all dug out and we have it all kind of reinforced with concrete and all that stuff, at that point, I think I'm going to start doing like the actual factory building, or maybe the CNC building rather. Anyway, let's take out this top layer. There it is. Tons of coal in here, by the way. We're up to almost 60 grand, in fact, just from selling coal. Because the only other thing we're selling right now is dirt. Plain Jane dirt. Anyhow, there it is. And we do have the ×5 belts on, or the motors, so we shouldn't have to worry about things getting backed up. Anyway, I do want to come in and try to grab this sculpture looking thing. There we go, got it. Let's come back up higher, even higher. No, that's a full bucket. Let's dump it. And then we'll have to come in for a nice low one after that, but there we are. Bring it over, bring down your bucket a little bit, Quad. And that would, it looked like it all went in. Yeah, let's do a low scoop now and try to grab this little spot over here, right? Just like that. Beautiful. Oh, we're hitting solid rock again, actually. So let's go ahead and blow out that wall. We're just going to lay a bit of info just right there. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're good, bro. It did mess up my floor, but that's okay. Let's bring it back. Let's flatten it. And let's go forward. Yeah, this is working. A little bit further, please. A little bit further. And there's a full bucket. Let's go and dump this thing. If any of you are waiting for a Roadcraft video, by the way, I kind of got burned out on that game and forgot about it. But I do want to actually get another video in pretty soon where I'm going to completely fill in the pipe factory, I think. Anyway, let's come back in for a flattening scoop down here and take off this hump. Put a hump in your back and say what's up, right? There we go. Reverse it. This will probably be a longer video today as well. I want to get a little bit more done today, so we're going to make it a little bit longer. Nobody seems to really care if they're really long anyway, so only reason I don't do a lot of super long videos is because of the amount of time it takes for like uploading and all of that. But let's come back through here. That looks good. I'm going to go a little bit higher, and that is a full load, by the way. But yeah, the upload and the edit and all that stuff takes a lot longer if I have, you know, 2-hour-long videos or whatever. Let's go in reverse. Let's come back in. And I'm going to try to get a really high scoop on this back wall here like this. That's actually really good looking. Okay, buddy, don't tip it though. Okay, let's go dump this thing. Our front loader, by the way, has definitely seen better days. This thing is looking extremely rough, but look at it. I wonder if I should buy a power wash and just wash the damn thing. Let's dump it. Or not, I don't really care, to be honest. I mean, we're digging in dirt, so it's to be expected. That's like, you know, those guys that buy those badass, massive pickup trucks that are all lifted and shit, and then they never take them off-roading. They're just like a vanity item, right? Anyway, no offense to any of you who actually don't do that with your trucks. I mean, I get it. I do get it. Trust me, a freaking $70,000 truck. I mean, you're going to be thinking twice to take it off-roading. I get it. But still, anyway, let's come back in. And let's see here. We're going to get a bit of a low one on this. Actually, let's take out this thing first. Got it. There we go. Okay, let's do a bit of a low one now. No, reverse quad, not drive, you idiot. Yeah, let's bring this down. I'm going to try to take off this back wall a bit. Not the wall, but this thing right here. And a little bit further, please. There we go. That is a full bucket. There's a crap ton of coal right there, by the way. And then let's do that. There we go. Yeah, I feel like, honestly, if you're going to be doing that kind of thing with big, nice trucks that cost $100,000, you might as well go find a place that actually rents them out, where you could just rent it for the day and just go ball hauling, right? So I can get this dumped, though. I should have backed it up further. I'm going to almost miss my thing here. And I did overdump just a little bit, but it's okay. We are sitting at $70,000 as of right now, though. Let's bring this back down. There's this bit of coal. All this stuff is in my way, bro. Freaking with my views. Anyway, let's come in through here and grab this. And there we go. That is a really nice full one. Let's get rid of it. And there we go. Let's go and get this thing dumped. And yeah, we're doing pretty good, I think. I think we're doing pretty excellent. You know what? I think I've been going on long enough, so we're going to go ahead and end it right here. And then I think we'll be able to get the rest of it out in the next episode. Let's go and shut this thing down, however, and let's go see how much money we made. Yeah. So, of course, the first thing that we got to do is, because we are running the sluice box, is we need to pull our gold out. So let's pull our gold. Let's pull our silicon. Yeah, and then at some point we're going to swap that sluice box out with a wash plant. But let's dump all this stuff in here. Silicon, gold. I do have some coal. I have some blasted rock. Consume it. Let's get back to the silo and let's see how much money we made today. Okay, and if we look inside our silo, we got everything again. All the sheets, all the rods, the beams, and then the 4 main bars here: silver, gold, silicon, and lithium. Let's sell it all and see how much money we made. We are currently sitting at $83.6 thousand. Okay, I didn't have enough room to bring it all over, but 540 steel beams is 56.7 thousand. The steel sheets here is 17.5, steel rods 23.5 thousand, iron sheets 43.7, iron rods 40.8 thousand. We have aluminum bloom for 9,000, aluminum sheets for 8.7 thousand, aluminum rods, that is 16.3 thousand, the copper sheets 17.5 thousand, the copper rods 17.9 thousand. Lithium, we have 680 lithium, that is selling for about 120,000. The gold is selling for 29.4 thousand, the silicon 2.6 thousand, and then the silver $26.8 thousand, which puts us at $513,000. So that was a pretty good day, minus all of the hiccups and stuff that went wrong, and buying stuff I shouldn't have bought. But that will be it for this one, you guys. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. My name is Quad, and we'll see you guys in the next one later on, everybody. Later on.